Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. See, I think we're good. I get a little bit here and there, but I think the voice is about 100%. So today was probably the best day. So, hey, it's a week. A week this past. Okay, last Thursday was like the worst. So I will still take my grapefruit because of the berberine. And I did, just until this congestion, because the gunk is coming up, which I know you really want to go, oh, nice. That's not what I come here for. So, that being said, I did not buy any DVDs. So, it was just a busy day. And, nothing I really needed. Before work today, I did stop at Dollar Tree. You know, our good old friend Dollar Tree. Their prices have gone up, but then some things are, look, even if a bunch of stuff is at $1.25, it's still a hell of a deal. Luckily for me, right down the road, literally, that Dollar Tree months ago moved into the old Joann Fabrics, and very convenient. So I can leave here and on my way and pull in and just go to Dollar Tree. So look, for years I've gotten Dollar Tree sinus pills, aspirin, and they work just fine. And plus I wanted to get my mom and my sister their Valentine cards. The ones we got at work, usually decent cards. Not so much. It's like they're hardly sending anything good. I at least wanted one that said mother. So at the end of the day, first thing this morning, $1.25 each. So I'll get those prepped tonight so I can go ahead and get those out tomorrow. I do have stamps, right? I do. Yes, I do. Yes, because I will be sending my Valentine cards with Christmas stamps. So that's how I roll. The forevers. I don't mail much. So there is that. So I will get that done tonight. I spent $16 and I got, some sinus pills. They're equivalent of Dayquil tablets, which work fine. So like I said, during the course of the day, voices, we're back to normal. We're back in business. So, yay. Although I was so glad to see they had my, the snack pack pudding. I have that with my lunch. And months ago, until they stopped carrying it, Target would carry like a big, I think it was a 12-pack or a 16-pack. It might have been a 12-pack of snack packs. And it was like $5. Now they don't even do that anymore. You have the 4-pack for $1.79. Aldi has their brand puddings, and I think they're now $1.09. But here's the kick: taste is different, but the one difference, the Aldi ones, it's hard to peel the top off. I will pay extra for a snack pack to open correctly. But at Dollar Tree, they had like butterscotch. They had a banana cream. $1.25 for 4. Got one of each. Definitely want to try them. So I will be going to Dollar Tree for my pudding, my snack packs. So I like to switch it up. Sometimes it's pudding. Sometimes it's a thing of yogurt. I keep my lunch for work pretty simple because I have my, I go ahead and prep, and usually it's apples, carrots, cheese. Sometimes I do hard-boiled eggs, pickles, the pudding, a banana, yogurt, and sometimes I'll just alternate a little bit. So believe me, I'll be sitting there at lunch. I'm like, I can't eat another carrot. I'm done. Ugh. So, you just hit that wall and you're just like, I got to take a break. And it's not the carrot sticks. It's like the shaved carat things. I get those. But when you plan that out, I see people work. They order Uber Eats and crap, and I mean, it must be nice, but I could not consciously pay that much for lunch, and they eat out every day. I mean, if you have the means, and that's on you. I mean, that's just a waste. I mean, got to keep somebody in business. So, we're feeling good. Voice is back. Dollar Tree has pudding. So, yeah. I didn't buy anything today except the Dollar Tree stuff, and you'll see I did buy something else. But, fun fact, several years ago, up until like 3 or 4, Dollar Tree carried DVDs. Man, you can go in, not everything was great. There was some crap, but they were $1. You even had Blu-rays. So they phased those out, but they've always had books. And I saw this one this morning. And for $1.50, you can't go wrong for a cookbook. But it's not a cookbook. It is I don't drink, but it's Cocktail Time by Paul Feig. If you don't remember Paul Feig, Bridesmaids, Freaks and Geeks. He was Mr. Poole on Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I mean, and he's written some funny books too. So, I don't drink, but I do love a good, if I ever get to drink. I mean, there's times you really want people drive you to drink, but this just looks like a fun book, and he's pretty hilarious. He wrote a book, Dynastud, I think is what it was. He wrote Kick Me, Super Stud. Those are hilarious. And you see where the influence of him in Freaks and Geeks. It is hilarious. But for $1.50, it came out in 2022. I never turned down a good book. I've got some good books, at Dollar Tree of all places. I really wish they would get the DVDs because there was some crap, but there was a few gems in there. You're just like, okay, I'll give it a shot for $1. But hey, for $1.25, I would think they could at least even if you did like Dollar General and had some like $5 DVDs, like the bin at Walmart, the $5 DVD bin. So who's to say? So, got the Cocktail Time. Now, this one, I know some people are over it, but months ago, I think it was in the fall, Comic-Con, one of the Comic-Cons, they finally announced Charmed Funko Pops. Charmed is one of my favorite shows, as well as one of my favorite characters, Prue Halliwell, Shannen Doherty. For me, she was the main reason I started watching Charmed, and when she died in season 3, I almost didn't watch it anymore. But I have been a fan of the late great Shannen Doherty since Little House on the Prairie, the series Our House with Deirdre Hall and Wilford Brimley and Chad Allen, Heathers, Brenda Walsh on 90210, Mallrats. Oh, the TV movie Friends Till the End. Crazy. YouTube it. So great. I felt like she got a lot of crap during her career. Hard to work with, etc. But, we all have our faults, But, I saw we got one. Prue Halliwell. I don't need all three. I don't need an Alyssa Milano or a Holly Marie Combs Funko Pop. I am good with just Prue. Although, why can't we get some like Mallrats pops? That'd be pretty awesome. So Prue Halliwell. I will proudly put her back. Okay. Back here. Yeah. Right there. Okay. Yeah, with the goosebumps on. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So, pretty cool. I saw it. I was like, oh, my God, Prue. We even got in McReady from Kurt Russell from The Thing. The Thing is one of my favorite horror movies, but I don't need a Funko Pop. I was one of the people when we first started carrying Pops, I think 2009, 2010. I was like, what the hell are these? Who's going to buy these? Who? Me. Especially when the characters I like. But, now in all fairness, the bulk of my Pops are in storage. I am more picky about which ones I pick up anymore now. I did get like that Goosebumps one. It was on clearance. That was a no-brainer. I have Cher. Jonathan Bailey from Wicked. So I'm very picky about the Pops I get now. I don't need like an entire set. I do have some of the Harry Potters and there's about 8 boxes in storage just of Funko Pops. And sometimes there's the really cool like deluxe sets they do, which are pretty cool. Or the 2 sets. I do have the Twin Peaks 2-pack. That was a Comic-Con exclusive. Not Funko, but it was the Reaction Golden Girls set. I do have that too. I did special order that. I should have ordered 2, but I stupidly did 1. But, I am more picky about the Funko Pops. Face it, you're never going to get a charmed action figure at this rate. So, but never say never, so I'll take it. She's just one of my favorite actresses. And she fought a hard battle with cancer. And she was great. Like I said, I think that's all I'm going to say. All right, because she's just, come on. It's Shannen. So, yeah, that's just awesome. So yeah, that is it for today. So I was glad to get that. And hey, a cheap book on drinks. So that's pretty cool. So, but my nose is still a little stuffy, but this cold is on its way out. So, but the voice is back, baby. So I am doing hamburgers tonight. I mixed up my guacamole earlier, finally. So I was this close to stopping for Panda. But I'm still a little salty. I had Panda in December. And it made me sick. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? And Panda's usually my go-to. I don't eat it a lot. So, but I'm still pissed about that. I came close. I was like, we're doing hamburgers. Mainly because the 4 avocados I got yesterday, they were getting there. So they were a little hard, a little soft. But I knew, I woke up this morning, they're like, oh yeah, guacamole tonight. So, but yeah, so I am off tomorrow. I don't know what I'll do. It will be the day before the Stuff-A-Sack at the library store. I might get a $20 bill out and go look because I work on Saturdays, so I won't be able to go, but it's been 2-3 weeks now, I guess, and see what I can find. Spend my $20 on. And that'll be it for about 2 weeks. So we'll see. I do need to, pick up a few things, but I might do that. So, but yeah, we'll see. And whatever I find, I'll be right back here so I can show you what I got. So yeah. So that being said, I'm going to let you all go for the night so I can go and get this sucker uploaded. Y'all have a good dinner. Get some rest. Don't stay up too late doom scrolling like I do. I actually started reading a book last night. Had to stop and go to sleep. So anyway, again, I appreciate each and every one of you. And let's meet back here tomorrow. And hey, it's Friday. So look, if you've worked all week, you're like, oh, what is that? It's Friday. It's almost here. And then if you have the weekend off, great. So, but anyway, thank you all so much. And I will see you all tomorrow.